Hey, what's going on? It's Strolling with me, Todd. Today we're at John Rudy County Park in York County. I'll flip you around here. So this is the park here. There's a rail trail or a bike trail that we're going to go on. So as you can see behind me, you could go up further into the park. I believe there's other stuff up in there. I didn't go too far up in there. So I've been here before, many years ago, before this trail was even built. We were up in the park up there. There's pavilions up there and other stuff. I parked like right near the entrance because I didn't want to go up into the park. I wanted to walk on the trail here. It's been a while since we were here. I think we were here. Sorry about that. I had a coughing fit coming. I believe we were here a long time ago. It's probably like 15 years ago, maybe, or probably even longer than that. But I have driven past this before and seen people on here. And I know there's a creek down in there, and I think there's a spot to put kayaks. I seen someone dragging a kayak across the street one day when we drove past here. But this is a nice paved path so far. And when we came up the road this way, you know, there's some of it you'll do like along the edge of the road, and then it will go back in to some woods or something like that. So let's get started. Here, come here for a minute, bub. This is the administrative headquarters there. So I think there's a road that's down that way a little bit. You can turn up, and I think they got like bird watching and other stuff there. I figured to get out, enjoy a little bit of nature this morning. See, there's a path that goes down there to the creek, I believe. But I know when you get down here further, it says to stay on the trail. So I don't know if you can go down. There's a wall. There's some remnants of something. Oh, you can go down right down here. Let's see what this says. Hold on a minute. Hold on. If you'd like to go ahead and pause and read that, go ahead. I guess he wants to go down here. You can. It smells like some cat's been down here. Come on. There's a red blaze. Another red blaze. We've been walking the Red Blaze trails for a long time. So I guess you can, I guess this is a walking path that you can go down and through. That's pretty interesting. We'll have to remember that for another video. We'll have to come down here. Pretty murky. It did just rain yesterday. Today is April 20th, Monday, April 20th, 2026, and we were going to make a video on Sunday, the 19th, and when we got to our location, got out and was getting ready to start filming, it started raining, and it started raining pretty hard, so we ended up just going back home. No video. I could have probably did a driving video or something, but there probably wouldn't be much to see with the rain hitting the windshield. We have a little garden up there. Not too sure what all that is about. So here's what I was talking about. You'll end up walking along the road here, up the little ways up and around the corner, and then it goes into the woods again. Here's the sign. Hold on, bub. There's the sign I was talking about. Do have a BMX track up there. I remember seeing that. But somebody is excited to go for a walk. And the trails at the other place where we went to are still not open. I don't know what's going on with that. Because the sign did say it was like the 14th or the 15th of April. And then they took the dates off the sign. And it just says the areas are closed. I've never seen it been closed this long before. We do have some nice blue skies today. It's absolutely beautiful. The other day it was, what day was it? I think Sunday. No, Saturday. It was so hazy and nasty out. So there's the sun up there. And then Sunday it just rained almost all day. Then it stopped. And then it started again later on then. Here's what I was talking about. It says stay on trail. Not really sure why. It does drop off pretty far down there. But there's a Red Blaze trail down there. I don't know why they want you to stay on the trail. But either way, be a nice spot for a hideout back in there. It's real thick and shaded. He's trying to go back in there a few times. We're almost to where it bends around. Yeah, it's pretty nice and thick, really thick through there. Feels like the temperature dropped probably like 5 or 10 degrees, but it's supposed to be up in the 50s today. Now the other day it was really hot. Not hot, but warm. It was in the like low to mid 80s. And then tonight we're supposed to be getting a freeze warning. This weather just don't know what it wants to do. Alright, this is what it looks like around the corner there. There's a little field there. Just past a whole bunch of people walking. And then on this side here, you got all that thick brush and stuff. And there's the corner. I was wondering if that Red Blaze trail would bring you out right up here. Because I see a path. That is a huge tree. Good Lord. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but that is absolutely humongous. The bottom of that tree is just massive. Yep, that's where it brings you out right there. Got a creek up here, so we'll walk down here just a little bit more. See what's going on. See that there says it's painted, but it says stay on. Come here, bub. It says stay on trail. I don't know if you can see that or not. Someone painted that. You got all these little spots here to go fishing in. Yeah, this is just like a walking trail, bike trail. I believe this is part of the Heritage Trail. I could be completely wrong. I'm not 100% sure if it is or not, but it might be. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is or not, but because I know the Heritage Trail. Oh, we're not going that way. He wants to go over up to the water. No, we're not going that way. We're going this way. I know the Heritage Trail goes up in New York. I've never walked all of it before. I walked parts of it here and there. Maybe we'll start doing that. Maybe we'll start walking that bike trail or something sometime. Because there is some there's an old bridge or something, or a tunnel or something that I do want to check out. So we'll put that in the vault of exploring and checking out sometime. I was thinking about taking that red trail back, but I'm not sure if I want to or not, because it did just rain yesterday. It's probably really muddy, and I don't want to. He just got a haircut and a bath, and I don't feel like cleaning mud up in the car right now. But then, you know, you only live once, so let's go down this Red Blaze Trail and see what we see here. Hopefully he will listen. Very thick. Very thick through here. Come on, come on. A lot of big trees, I'll tell you what. A lot of big trees. All right. See if we can get him up and over this. Yeah, up. And this way, up. There you go. He hopped up and was trying to go around the other side when I was going over this side. Either way, we made it. Some people would say this is creepy. Very relaxing though. Very, very relaxing. Hold on, bub. Very good place just to come and clear your head. It smells very nice. It can smell like flowers and stuff. It smells very flowery. Very, very flowery. That'd be a nice spot right there to sit, to bring a chair and to sit, see these chestnuts. Looks like the squirrel's been working heavily through here. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's the squirrel there. Heard something. I don't know what it was. I didn't see something, but I did hear something. I don't know if it was a squirrel or what. Thought maybe it might have been a deer. Water's starting to clear up a little bit there. It's not too much. I thought it would be more muddier through here, being along the creek. It's a nice little hill to go down here. This is actually a lot better to walk on than that paved trail, at least for me. It don't seem like it's as long. Yeah, these trees here are absolutely humongous. I mean, humongous. Especially they had a rope swing on that back in the day. I like to walk out there on that, but I know how he is, and he would try to jump off there, go down in the water. He don't like getting a bath, but he loves going in the creek. Very secluded. This would definitely be a nice spot here. Look, you got water down there. A little trail to get down there. I know there's fish in this creek. Be a nice spot to set some camp up. But I'm sure that's frowned upon. But it would be a good spot though. Yeah, here's another, hold on. There's another tree that fell. I think huge. A lot of big trees through here. Yeah, I don't see any flowers, but they're everything's starting to bloom there, but you can smell it. You can smell them, and it smells pretty good. There's a robin over there. Yeah, well, I decided to go this way. I wasn't going to. I'm very, very glad I did. Oh, some wetlands over here. See, this is where I thought it would be all through here. Look at that. That's crazy. Some boulders and stuff back in there. That's really, really crazy. All right. Well, let's yeah. Okay. What do we have here? Come on, Bubba. Oh, this is fun. Here, look at this. Go that way or this way? Huh. Come on. Going up. This is definitely, hold on a minute. Hold on. That's definitely, wait. Definitely interesting. So that tree is not fallen. That tree is growing straight out of the ground. I don't know if you can see back there or not. It's growing flat on the ground. That is absolutely crazy. And this tree here is growing at an angle there like that. Huh. Pretty cool. Lots of rocks and all sorts of stuff here. Maybe we'll use that for a thumbnail picture. And there's more. It's crazy. Oh, there's a goose up there. I'll see if I can get. Hold on, let me get around here. There's a goose on top of that right there. I don't want to get too close and upset it. Hold on, Bub. See if I can zoom out. Right there's a goose right there. Hold on, Bub. It's nesting. Never, hold on, Bub. Sorry about that. Never seen that before where it would nest on top of a root like that. There's a lot of trees that are grown out of the, like sideways and stuff like that here. A lot of rocks and boulders. Looks like they were used for something. Be a nice place to come back here and just chill and go fishing and just relax. Yeah, the bike trail's up right up there. along the edge of the road there. Figure why not film the whole thing, huh? You never know what you'll see or come across. All right, I think we're at the end of it here. Yes, we are. We're back where we started, right there. Right here. At the creek again. Hold on, you're not going in the water. Hey, but I want to thank you for coming along with me. That was a pretty neat trail that we walked down. Another red blaze trail. We seem to be hitting the red blazes a lot lately. But I want to thank you for joining me on this little journey, this pup walk. We never know what we're going to end up doing. Sort of like spur of the moment thing. But if you could, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you already did subscribe, I want to thank you very much. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. And we will catch you on the next one, my friend. Have a great day.